Wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. You know, school in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. You know, school in session and we...
Yeah, Charlotte's most dangerous crew, NoAdvisory podcast. Your boy, C.O. McLean.
Girl, shot bud.
And the boy next door, the dude from school to jerk at work. Patty!
Yeah, shout out to P Fine, shout out to Ash B, shout out to Merciless Guy Maker, shout out to who else? Shout out to P Fine, shout out to K Digital in the background, shout out to Sid, shout out to Welch,
E-Class.
Shout out to E-Class.
We got a problem.
You know what I'm saying? We got a very special call-in guest with us that's gonna be calling in a few minutes. My man Wicked from Ghetto Mafia.
Ghetto Mafia.
You know what I mean? Hip hop group, legendary hip hop. Well, you know, sometimes people throw the word legendary loosely. Sometimes, but you know, I would say in our generation, legendary hip hop group, Wicked from Ghetto Mafia. So let the people know, man, who you are, where you from, and what is that you do, baby?
Man, I'm straight from the dick, man. This one half of Ghetto Mafia, man, Wicked. You don't know who Ghetto Mafia is, man? Go Google it. Go ask your auntie, go ask your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the kid of Georgia, man. I like to, you know, people say I'm the, I'm the pioneer of the trap shit down here. That's the word on street. I ain't saying that's what they said. People get mad at me, you know what I'm saying? After I started the truck, you know what I mean? But I ain't saying that's what the people said.
So give us a little background on the Ghetto Mafia. Like, tell us about the group, and I know y'all from Atlanta, but tell us about the group and how y'all started and all that.
Over the years, we started maybe in, I can't remember what the name of the group, and I got the idea from a rapper I used to go over his house named Eric MC Breed. He passed right now, R.I.P. Breed. And make a long story short, man, I be telling the story so much, man. Make a long story short, a partner of mine out of Perry Homes, he said, hey, man, I want to take you out to this rapper house, because, you know, I was rapping around the city, you know what I'm saying, getting booed off stage. And it was just me by myself at first. I was MC Roddy B. And so he was like, man, I want to take you out to this guy named MC Breed house. I had never heard of MC Breed. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, you know, I was listening to Down South. I was listening to Two Line Crew and Magic Mike and, you know, Raheem and you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff. So just like any other Atlanta kid. But also I was heavily influenced by New York rappers. But anyway, man, he said, I'm going to take you out here to this guy Breed house. I get out there, I come through the door, and I see this guy, the rapper, the DOC. Before he was with Easy E, was a rapper with Ruthless Records back in the day. The Diggy Dot. It was before he got in the car accident. So when I saw him, I was like, wow. I tell Kilo Ali this all the time. He be like, you know, he think he met me through straight from the day, but I saw Kilo out at Breed's house. But of course he was big headed then, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a little guy. I wasn't even wicked yet. I was raw. So, but anyway, I tell him that story. But I saw, man, I used to go back and forth out there, and from this man's house, I met Tupac. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, sleeping on couches together with this man. People be saying they know this person, they know the person. Well, I know him. You know, so I'm talking about Buster Brown, the Bushwick, R.P. Bushwick, Scarface. Right. Too Short used to come through here every other day. Jazzy Faye was living there. He was living there. He wasn't Jazzy Faye yet. But the list goes on and on with the EPMD, Redman, met them out, met them all. They had the rim shop down here. Everybody used to come through Breed. I even had the R&B side. We even had Bobby Brown coming through there. So when I would see these type of artists coming through there and networking with this man, MC Breed, I said, you know what? That's what I want to do right there for a living. Not to mention I saw $80,000 check. You know, that's the most money I had ever seen legally. And probably illegally at that time, because I could have been no more than maybe 17. So that was the most money I had done seen illegally or illegally at one time right now. I said, so you know what, if this man can make this kind of money, you know what I'm saying, just talking, I always felt like I had to get the gas. So I said, you know what, that's what I want to do right there. So from that right there, Breed, and let me say something about Eric MC Breed in case y'all know. Anybody listening to me, go Google this man's music, man. This man was a pioneer in Atlanta, but because he wasn't from Atlanta, people don't give him his props. I see him throwing up every rapper that is in the world. But let me tell y'all, Eric MC Breed, Andre Rison, Too Short, these were people that cut corners for the city. And I sat there and I witnessed it. But MC Breed, man, when we first started, we thought we were polished. We wasn't polished, but he was the type of guy, and he's better than me when it comes to this. He would, instead of, shutting the door on us, he would be like, hey, man, he would find a nice way to tell you that you suck. But he still would always deal with you. He would always open the door back for you, gave you plenty of chances to build your craft. Right. Me, this day, if somebody run up on me and they start rapping and it's trash, you might not get a second chance with me.
Yeah, first impression is everything,
you was trash then, you trash now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
And so that's how I am. But this man was never like that. He always, listened to you for the first time again. Mm-hmm. And so he was instrumental, man. Let me tell you a quick story, man, and I'm going to give it back to y'all, man. Eric MC Breed sent us down to, he was walking whether to deal with us or not. So he sent us down to Eric Sherman's rim shop. Well, when I come to Eric Sherman's rim shop, Eric Sherman, for people that don't know, he was with EPB. He probably don't even remember this. Redman and Method Man may not remember this. And Keith Murray, he was there at the time. So we come down, Bree was debating whether to deal with us or not because he kept saying he saw a vision that it was a new sound and new style, but like anybody else, he was skeptical. Like people were skeptical about Straight from the Deck, and everybody raps like that in the choppy style, the 1-2 flow. Mm-hmm. So he sent us down to his rim shop. We go to rapping for Eric Sermon. We go to rapping for Eric Sermon, Mr. Man, Red Man, Keith Murray. Well, in the middle of the rap, I feel like when it got to me, Eric Sermon walked out. So I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna suck, man. This man just walked out right in the middle of my rap. He didn't even let me get to my best part. Mm-hmm. I had that one line finna come up that I thought I was gonna kill him on.
You finna kill
so
him.
He gone. Then Red Man left. Keith Murray wound out. Like, Keith Murray, I don't know why you leaving. You ain't even the band yet. What you walking out for? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the only person that stayed was Method Man. And Method Man was down there smoking the blunt. He was like, so Ghetto Mafia, huh? Okay. Well, if it's a Mafia, why it's only two of y'all?
Oh, shit. Typical Meth.
I said, Meth, it's not just two of us that rap. We represent the ghetto, but the Mafia, man, it's a Ghetto Mafia, man. It's all around the world, man. I said, you in the Ghetto Mafia.
Right.
Okay, I get it. Well, I guess I am in Ghetto Mafia. There's a little story, man, about, about what kind of the corners we went through. Come to find out, though, Sherman hit Breed later on and told him that we were dope. Mm-hmm. He said that it was different. It had a down south, thing, and he didn't really know what to do with it. But he said it was dope. So I thought I'd just end on that note right there, man. We were dope.
Nah, I mean, that's 27 years in the game, man. So of course you're gonna have a whole lot of stories to get out and to say, so I'm glad you choose this platform to come and give us, some classic stories. So I mean, being that you are 27 years in the game, for the millennials and stuff that's out right now, like, can you just let them know like what it takes to have like longevity in the game?
Well, I spoke about this the other day, and I'm not one of the type of rappers, man. You have a divide in rap right now with old school and young school. Old school think that the young ones are whack because there's no originality in rap. It just sounds like one long mixtape. I'm riding down the street the other day. I'm listening to a song by Future. 5 songs later, I'm saying, I told my folks, I said, man, this Future jam, man. He said, man, Future went on 5 songs ago. That's a little baby now. So, well, they all sound just like. So, my point was, back in the day, man, the only problem I have with new school rappers is this here. Is that when a Public Enemy song came on, they probably don't know who that is, but a Goody Mob or Outkast, you knew that was that group about to rap before they ever even said a word. Public Enemy didn't have to say a word. When that track first started, you say, that's Flavor Flav going to get ready and come down on that track. If you wanted to hear some soulful type of stuff, some conscious music, you knew when that beat dropped, you say, I don't care who finna rap on it, but I know CeeLo Goody them finna rap on this record right here. Well, right now, it sounds like everybody now is and it's not, it don't sound like it's true. Everybody is trying to rap exactly alike. But then there's a conflict of interest. If you sound like what's going on right now, DJs will quick to tell you, man, I can't really play this right here because it sounds like everything that's out. Right. But then if you don't, oh man, I can't play this right here because it doesn't sound like what's out. So, we got to tighten that screws up to find, what's okay and what's not. Do we need to sound like everybody, or can we be ourselves? And right now, it's seeming like we can't really be ourselves. Now, back to the question that you really asked me. You asked me what advice would I have for a young artist. Mm-hmm. My advice to a young artist would be, and young artists are great because they have taken up the music. They've cut out the major labels. Smart kids that connected directly with the fan base. A lot of us rappers got beat back in the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s by major labels because they're the one who holding all the fans. So that's holding the gold. So that's how I can cut you off from a million people, and then you're silent. But these young kids found a way around that. So I commend them on that. Only thing that I would say, hey, man, be original. When you're telling these stories about when you're riding around with your stick and you're jacking folks and you're slapping out females and everything and doing this, well, you need to tell the part about you're going to go to jail and you're going to be in there with 40-year-old men that ain't had no pussy in 40 years.
And they're going to be raping your ass. That's what they ask.
And you're going to be going to jail, going to prison with grown men.
Facts.
See, tell that part of the story. Mm-hmm. When you're out here chasing, artificial stuff, it comes with a price. Because it's like I tell somebody, you run up to my house and you come up on in my property, I'm paranoid. I sleep with a shotgun. I be hoping.
You gonna catch a charge, Wicked. Don't catch a charge,
coming up in my house.
Don't catch a charge out here, B.
Right. So my thing is, man, tell the whole story, man. When you're telling these kids to go do lean, you can die.
Right.
When you're telling them to run up in people's stuff, you can get killed yourself.
Facts.
And that would be my only advice to them, man. Keep it 100. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole story. And don't be afraid to be yourself. Other than that right there, I love a lot of the young music. Young Thug is my favorite rapper. I argue with anybody. I got OG's number against the week, man.
Who you said was your favorite?
I said, well, I wasn't like the artist before me.
Who you said was your favorite?
Young Thug.
Young Thug. Okay, Thugger.
That's what I was going to ask you, Wicked. That's what I was going to ask you, Wicked. I was going to ask you who you bump.
Nothing he be saying, but I love it. It sounds good.
Right.
I was going to ask you who you bump in your car, dog. Who you find yourself bumping on a regular basis?
By myself, man. I'm bumping the homie out of Scottsdale, man, Joe Green right now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because we got ties, man. R.I.P. Phil. I'm bumping the baby. I'm bumping everything y'all bumping, man. I like Moneybag. It's nothing Moneybag. I have never heard him do a whack verse, in my opinion. Maybe he took that verse down that you heard. But I never heard the man say something that I just be like, man, Money tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young girls. I like Kodak.
Wow.
I like Kodak, and then I like old school artists as well. So everybody that y'all like, I like. I mean, I feel like, you ain't gonna make it to the top unless, there's very few Milli Vanillis these days. You got to, people like you. I'm pretty wide open and sensible when it comes to music. There's not too many people out there. I like the girl out right now. What are they, Lizzie?
Lizzo, big booty Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo. Uh-huh. Yeah, who's at the basketball game.
Right. So I want.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of the female. Hey, and shout out to the females. The females now. I mean, I'm talking about running the game, and they're not just running it. But I hear guys say this all the time. And I kind of heard Jermaine referencing before, kind of like sliding them a little bit. I think Jermaine was doing it on slight. I think he just, sometimes as old school, we be stuck in our ways and we don't want to listen to folks. But I like Cardi B out there, and I don't think that, of course she's a beautiful girl. Of course, she may drop it like it's hot. Hell, Beyonce dropped it like hot, but the talent is there. The girl can rap better than most men.
Right.
Period.
Right. So
yeah, and I stand with her alone on that right there. You can't fool me. A pretty face, a big butt. I don't care. If you're not tight, you're just not tight.
Facts.
But I feel like a lot of the females out right now, they talking. If I sit there and listen to it, they're talking. So the game right now, I think, is in good hands. I'm not a scoring old school rapper, man. I made my mark, man. I'm a legend, and I'm original. And so, I always be able to drop stuff that you only going to be able to get my sound, my thing from me. It cannot be duplicated, period.
So with
you got to come to Ghetto Mafia. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. So in you saying that, you're a legend, you made your mark and all that. One of the first things that I saw when I Googled Ghetto Mafia is that I guess an interview that you guys did a couple of years ago where you said that y'all started or y'all originated trap music.
Absolutely.
Right.
We absolutely do.
Those big claims there, boss. Them big claims, Nick.
Huh?
Those are big claims right there. You started trap music. What year was this?
I absolutely started trap music. You can go back to 1994. I started Young Slinging Rock Summer Trap. This niggas step up, they fall victim to the scrap.
Well,
you showed me somebody that was saying it before me. Not the one who you when you first started listening to it and it became popular to you. If we went by that theory, then Michael Jordan started basketball to me.
Oh.
See, that's a theory that people put to stuff. Well, when I first started looking at basketball, it was Michael Jordan. But no, that was a Dr. J before that.
Right, exactly.
I didn't see Dr. J. My dad used to tell me about it. No, son, that was the guy named Dr. J. Jordan got a lot of stuff from it. Dad, were you hating? You know what I'm saying? But my claims, these ain't claims, these are facts.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that I was the first person that started gangster music. There's a difference. That was the Ghetto Boys. I looked up the Scarface them. I looked up the Snoop Dogg and all. Those are my OGs. Easy E, MC8, Spice One. These are my even the guys out of New York was doing hood music. But everybody either called it. Everybody in MJG, you go and see anything before them say anything about a trap. No, they would say the track. Then you have people saying the spot, the hood, the whatever you want to call it. And most people are talking about, gangster. Most of the groups out there were talking about gangster stuff, rock, dope dealing, prostitution. They're talking about stuff like that. So therefore, that is a form of trap music. But I'm talking about getting that money, the word trapping. When I used to say the word, I named the kid of the deck. I hear on the radio all the time. Disc jockeys and stuff be talking about, we live out here coming from the deck. And I got the same person. Where did you did that come from? Oh man, I don't know. I think my granddaddy. No,
that's you.
Because I know when we used to say the word the deck, people didn't know what we were talking about.
Right.
They were like, what are they even talking about? Straight from the deck. Are y'all talking about from a card deck? What are y'all talking about? No, we're talking straight from Decatur, DEC.
Facts.
That's what's up.
Listen, let's.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Okay, that nigga dropped some history.
You dropped some knowledge.
Dropped some history on us. He dropped some history.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, that's why I asked you, dog.
And I tell that right now, I'd be rich to this day as kids that saying they in the deck, or that man scooped me from the deck, and they don't know where it came from. It came from Nino and Wick. We used to get booed on stage in New York about this same type of stuff. So that's why I have the passion and the attitude that I have about stuff. When a person looked me dead in my face, let me tell you something. I said what I said about I started trap music, and I can send you video over there with if you think it was Tip, if you think it was Gucci, if you think it was you put a microphone in their face. I was doing raps for these kids. Mm-hmm. They were kids to me.
Yo, I mean, we done woke the OG up.
Right.
He like, listen, pay respect, pay homage.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, where were you or what were you thinking or saying when the debate was going on between T.I. and Jeezy and Gucci, like, about who started?
They all know what it is. They'll see me. I mean, that's how fake rappers is. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying a person is fake in every aspect or area of their life. I'm only saying they fake when it pertains to this particular subject right here.
Gotcha.
Because we all do sucker shit every now and then. Right. So that's what I just charged it to them. But the bottom line is they all know. point blank period. And if they saw it right now, when not one of them get on here and debate me about they started no trap music and have a straight face with it. They just they hope it just goes away. I think because what they're doing is they're trying to keep it in between them, and I get it. Trying to box out what the real, I get it. Right. I get it. You don't want me eating at the same restaurant with you.
Yeah.
The same room
I don't know if niggas necessarily trying to box you out. It's just niggas just forget, and that's the problem I feel like with a lot of these new rappers.
You can say a person forget, but when you talk right to them, when you had shows with them, and they look you in your face, they ain't forgotten, and they go right back on the radio the next day and start kicking this crap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can curse, OG.
Yeah, you can curse, man. Don't say crap.
I be going
so
in
be saying crap. Yeah, don't be saying crap.
You could curse,
You're an OG.
You
ain't got to say crap. Say what you feel. Say what your chest.
Oh, I don't know I can catch on here.
Yeah, say what your motherfucking chest, nigga. Say what your motherfucking chest, nigga.
Sunday, too.
Oh, man, y'all should have told me that 20 minutes ago. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm trying to do.
I feel you.
Thinking, man, let me take crap or something. But yeah, man, that's just garbage. You know,
it's a new word.
And they all know it. Instead of paying homage and getting on it ain't nothing, man. Look, let me tell them something. In the case that I'm listening, bro, it ain't gonna cost you nothing.
Right.
You gonna actually get good luck. You get them and say, hey, man, I was listening to Ghetto Mafia. Any street nigga was listening to Ghetto Mafia in Atlanta, Georgia, in the Southeast. Period. You ain't forgot shit. You 8-Ball, MJG, UGK, Ghetto Mafia. Period.
All right.
Hey, listen, let's get to the music right quick, because I know you done fucking popped a blood vessel in your head just talking about that shit. So I know the last...
Man, this normal for me. This barbecue talk, man. We in the barber shop.
Right. So the Elephant in the Room, that was the last release in 2016. So what new music going into 2020 that you guys are working on now? Or are your guys working on any new music right now?
Me personally, what I've been doing, I'm into a lot of other shit that I can't really even talk about, and I don't like to speak on stuff because then people pray against you. Right. So I'm doing a podcast, definitely, man. Shout out to Pistol Gordon. But right now, what I have done is I featured on a few records. I'm going out here and doing my part with these records. I have a record out. Well, I don't know if it's even out yet, but Big Liam and T-Mo Goody. It's called Self-Destruction. Back in the day, they had a song called Self-Destruction out of New York. It featured all the New York artists, and what it was doing, it was a stop the violence type of song. So T-Mo Goody came to me. Basically, he's gotten Pastor Troy Bone Crusher, Yin Yang Twins, Big Boy in there, Andre 3000, all the Southern legends on one track. And it's a positive record.
That's what's up.
People always make excuses why not to play. Yeah, it's called The South is Saying Something. Pull that up. It has a video out to it. We all in the video. And we just decided to start really just pushing this record right here. I would tell any DJ that's out there that's listening to me, no, it ain't the format of an 18-year-old child, what they're doing right now on the dance floor. What I call it your vegetables. When we were young, we'll sit up and eat candy all day, but our parents made us eat vegetables. I don't care if you got to trick us or whether you got to bribe us to eat it. But we need our vegetables in the community when it comes to music. It's okay to give me booty dropping songs, give me booty dropping songs or balling type of songs. It ain't gonna kill you to slide in a song. I'm telling all the DJs. It's not gonna kill you to slide in the vegetables to the kids, whether they want to hear it.
Get the vegetables.
Some songs they need to hear, and that's one of the records.
I think you just coined another term, Big OG, man. Some hip hop vegetables, B.
Facts.
I don't think nobody ever said that before, OG.
I can't hear you. What you say, bro? You sound like you so far, like you're in the bathroom or something, man. You ain't talking to me while you're shitting me.
Nah.
We right here. Can you hear? You can hear us, right?
Can you hear me?
I hear you, baby. You sound now. I can hear you clear today.
What about me?
Everybody else sound like they talk, like they sitting on the phone. What you say now?
Damn, I forgot, nigga. I forgot what I was about to say.
Well, before we let you go, can we get to know you on a personal side, sir? We talked about all the music. We talked about how big of a legend you are. Where's your wife? Do you have children? Are you trash?
Answer that lightly, don't you?
I'm not married right now. I mean, nobody really have me. I'm still, I'm still wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all hear me talk.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? Would you want to marry this right here from what you just heard? So, I mean, right now I'm not married. I do have a son, and that's why I'm out here on this campaign for him right now. He's actually down the road. He's doing 3 years for armed robbery.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you, y'all pray for him.
Absolutely.
Jules Jackson, that's my baby boy. And that's why I know, I say, when y'all out here, he running around with a gang and talking all this all kind of stuff, man. And now he don't find himself down the road with grown men, and I can't do nothing for him. I can't break in jail
and get
a nigga off your ass.
Word.
So that's what I tell all these kids. While you out here running your mouth, disrespecting your parents, dropping out of school, acting like you know everything, man. Hey, you will be down the road with grown men. That's what my son is right now. So only God has him. And right now, that's all I'm kind of focused on, man. Doing some music, man, trying to help these young men get off the couch. If they won't listen to me, then they won't listen to nobody. I don't get the time. I don't slap the heads off. My reputation speaks for me. You know what I'm saying? If you won't listen to me, then you won't listen to nobody.
Right.
Facts.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man. So
All right.
one more time, let people know where they can find you on all social media platforms, Wicked.
Hey, you can find me at The Real Ghetto Mafia. That's TheGhetto Mafia on Instagram, and that's kind of all I'm working right now. I mean, all that other stuff, man, Twitter and all that, I got that stuff set up, but I've never done a tweet. I can't understand what a tweet is. Somebody knows how to tweet and what to do. Hit me up, DM me at The Real Ghetto Mafia.
Send them the instructions.
I don't know how to get a tweet out.
The OG for real.
Hey, listen, we gonna have somebody send you some instructions and shit on how to work the social media platforms.
He
Cool?
OG triple OG.
Hey man, I appreciate that because I tell you, man, I be tweeting myself. Man. I think I tweeted my mama saying one day. She like, what the fuck?
Hey yo, man, we wanna. Hey yo, we gotta. When you come to Charlotte, man, we're gonna have to continue this conversation. We're gonna have Ange set it up. Shout out to Ange, you know what I mean, hooking it up. So we want to get you in the studio and actually pick your brain a little bit more, man, because I know you have a whole lot to say. We ain't got a whole lot of time for you to say.
Absolutely. Before I leave, man, shout out to Angela Covington, man, for putting this together, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Everybody up there in Carolina. Supporting the record. If you're not supporting the record, then you support me personally. I didn't get into it real quick. The song I have, Never Change, featuring Fabo of B4L. Y'all check that song out, man. Pass it on. If you don't like it, man, pass it to somebody else.
Right. Send it to the
play
inbox.
If you can for the people. Huh?
Yeah, have Angela send that to us.
Yeah, send it to the inbox. We'll throw it in on the show.
I will, my brother. So, hey, that's what it is, man. When I come to Charlotte, man, I'm coming straight to y'all, man. Y'all tell you I'm coming. When I hit 3 of y'all, I'm coming to you now.
And next time, don't be when you come on, curse. Say motherfucker, shit, bitch, fuck. Say all types of
Don't
shit.
say curse. Just tell the nigga, be liberal.
I'm thinking I'm dealing with regular radio because yesterday was regular. I couldn't cuss yesterday. And today I can. So, I didn't know. I enjoy cussing. Shit, goddamn.
Hey, yo, man, let's give a round of applause for my man, Wicked of Ghetto Mafia, man.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Be easy, bro.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Yeah, that's my man Wicked from Ghetto Mafia, man. You know what it is, man. Legendary Group, NoAdvisory Podcast. You know how we do, man. So, yo, man, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back with our Artist of the Week. So, it's your boy, C.O. McClay. We'll be back in a minute with our next special guest, wingzza, all right? Bang.
Wings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
10 rounds.
20. Alright, with it, Franco. Read. I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a lamb. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' poppin' tag. And I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Jag. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' tag. Yeah, going hard on a Sunday. Yeah, tryna make it to a Monday. Yeah, these niggas hating and these bitches fool. Yeah, I'm kicking shit in my Louis suits. I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Lamb. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. Magic got a son, yeah, so you know she ain't going out bad. No, need a few dollars for Chanel and Birkin bags. Yeah, most say this one slapped on. Yeah, fuck around and you get rolled on. Cause my niggas lit, bitch. Hey, walk with a stick, bitch. What? She walk with a limp. Who? Yeah, cause it is dick, bitch. What? I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Lamb. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' tag. And I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Jag. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' tag. I'm clean. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Most say this song slapped on. Yeah. Fuck around and you get rolled on. Cause my niggas lit, bitch. Hey, walk with a stick, bitch. What? She walk with a limp. Who? Yeah, cause it is dick, bitch. What? I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Lamb. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' tag. And I want a coupe, I want a Rari, I want a spaceship, I want a Jag. I done pulled up and I done made these nigga mad. Yeah, she a stripper, so you know she poppin' that. I'm a fly nigga, so you know I'm poppin' tag.
Cheers, NoAdvisory Podcast. We are back. That was our Artist of the Week. Artists, if you want to be an Artist of the Week, just email us at noadvisorypromo@gmail.com. That is noadvisorypromo@gmail.com. We got Shaw over there licking her mother-loving fingers. Because you know why? We got a very special guest who brought some goodies in the motherfucking building with us. I'm not even going to say the name. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Let the people know who you are, where you from, what the fuck you do.
What's going on? This is Larry. I'm the founder of wingzza. We were a very popular food truck here in Charlotte. Now we're a sauce and seasonings company.
Okay.
And we brought our flagship product, Mambo sauce, with us today.
Let me tell you guys right now, like, for the guys that's watching, y'all see that, but for guys that's listening,
Shit hitting it.
this shit hitting. Like, if y'all hear us mumbling and stumbling and shit, that's because the sauce is hitting. These wings are hitting. They're on point. So, wingzza, let the people know, where do you get the name? How did that name come about? That's a
Wingzza.
unique name.
Yeah, so I always love pizza and wings. My degree is in marketing, so I worked corporate marketing for a long time, and I know the importance of branding your food. You know, so when I started my food truck and had the restaurants and all that stuff, I wanted something that people will remember, but that summed up what we were serving in one word. You know, so that's how I came up with wingzza, wings and pizza.
Wings and pizza.
Yep.
I kind of almost figured that. Some shit come out my mouth and shit. Hope you didn't get that. But it's how good the shit's all. But I kind of figured that I was like, okay, maybe that's pizza shit, but I didn't want to sound too cliche-ish and say, yo, you know, this what your thing came about. But listen, man, this sauce, what's in this sauce, man? What's in the secret sauce?
I can't tell you what's in it.
What's
man.
in the sauce?
I know, that's why I asked you.
But Mambo sauce, for anybody who's familiar with the Maryland, D.C., Virginia area, you've probably heard of Mambo sauce. If you went to an HBCU, I'm sure it was some people there from PG County and D.C. that was like, oh, they ain't got no Mambo sauce. Y'all need to go. If y'all come to D.C., you need to try Mambo sauce. That's the signature sauce of that region. I'm trying to take it national.
Right.
So when I moved here to Charlotte and I started my food truck, I wanted to make Mambo sauce the centerpiece, our Big Mac of our food truck, because a lot of people here hadn't had it. They may have heard about it, but it had a good brand name, but nobody could associate the flavor with it. So it did really well for us. We have been on Food Network, been in Jet Magazine. We won a show called Food Court Wars on Food Network.
Okay.
And the Mambo sauce was
that's when you have like all the food trucks y'all are racing, doing different challenges and all that.
So that's great food truck race. Food Court Wars was actually a competition where if you win, you get rent free in a mall food court for a year.
Oh, awesome!
Shit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate
Word.
that.
Yeah.
So
Wish I got claps and shit.
Right.
I'll throw that bitch in there later.
But we won, and we actually opened our store up in the Valley Hills Mall in Hickory.
Okay. Yeah.
But Mambo sauce was always our Big Mac item. So you could get it on pizza, you could get it on the wings, you could get it in wraps, on shrimp. And that's when I realized that was bigger than the truck.
Right.
You know, people loved it. They wanted us to start bottling it up. So we were selling it from the food truck at just as fast of a clip as we were selling the pizza and wings and stuff. And I've kind of, it's evolved over the years into a business now that we, you know, operate from our website. You can order bottles of Mambo sauce, but the thing now is that I want every restaurant that sells wings to carry this flavor.
Right.
All right, so it's starting in Charlotte with that movement. And originally it was me trying to bring a taste of DC culture to Charlotte, but because of the success of my food truck, Mambo sauce kind of became a part of Charlotte culture.
Right.
So there's maybe about 10, 11 restaurants in Charlotte now where you could go in and order the Mambo wings.
Oh, shout them out. Yeah, where they at?
Yeah.
People want to go there.
You could get it at 7th District. I know has it. Seafood Connection. I know they have
Okay.
it. Nappy Chef
Oh, shout them Nappy.
has
Nappy.
it.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
Nappy Chef has it. Y'all messing me up because I don't want to forget anybody who is selling it. Nappy Chef.
Point is, it need to be in more spots.
It's
It
everywhere.
need to be in more spots.
Yeah, and the goal is, you know, just like everybody has to have lemon pepper, everybody has to have a buffalo wing.
Right.
Everybody
Barbecue.
needs to have a mambo. Yeah, everybody has a teriyaki, garlic,
Right.
parmesan. We're trying to get
Make-
this category on everybody's menu.
Right.
So it's at the U.S. Food Chef Store now, where in Columbia and Charlotte, where a lot of chefs, caterers, small business restaurants shop. And we just out here grinding. So we want Onyx to pick it up. We
Right.
want like
that would be awesome because
places
their wings are already good.
that get into the wings for real to
Right.
pick it up.
So, like I told you, this was my first time ever having Mambo sauce. Always heard about it though. I watched even a special like on Vice about
Okay,
Mambo
yep.
sauce in the area or whatever.
Yep.
So, but when I watched that special, Mambo sauce is huge. Like it's very important, and you can't fuck up on your Mambo
Nah, you
sauce,
can't.
right?
You
So
can't.
then when you're saying that you're trying to get it into all of these chains and all of these different restaurants, do you worry about the integrity of the actual sauce or any, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want someone to come from that area and say, you know, this is not it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, you know, my product is authentic. You know, I grew up in the D.C. area. I grew up in Prince George's County, which you can see on our label on every bottle, proudly representing Prince George's County, Maryland, around the world, right? So this recipe is actually a composite of all my favorite Mambo sauces that I used to have growing up.
Okay.
There's a little bit of Danny's in there, a little bit of Kenny's, Johnny's, all the places that people know. You know, every carry-out and small soul food restaurant has their own recipe.
Right.
It's like Memphis when you or
have
North
your
Carolina
barbecue
when it
sauce
comes
or
to barbecue,
something,
right?
right,
Everybody
right.
has their own. To me, this is the most appealing to everybody.
Okay.
Right? It has elements that people like about everything. So now what I want to do is be the food service supplier.
Okay.
So we're building the company out where we want them to either have to buy it from us
Right.
if they want to sell it, or we can license it.
Okay.
So that's the goal. You
Right.
know? And right now,
awesome.
yeah. So, and you know, we try to engage a lot. That's how I know who's serving it. We try to engage and get them to understand the style, you know, how to serve it, and what it goes well on, so
Right.
that if anybody from DC should be able to walk into any of these restaurants in Charlotte
Right.
or in Atlanta or in Maryland that carry our Mambo sauce and say, wow,
Wow.
how'd y'all get that
Right.
here?
Right.
Because there's people from DC everywhere.
So what's like been the toughest hurdle for you in getting to where you at right now?
I think being a black business owner, there's not a lot of capital readily available for people to invest in you.
Right.
So you'll see certain businesses where they get a spark and they get some momentum. And then all of a sudden, like in Charlotte, I'll give you an example. like Viva Chicken.
Right. I love
Or
Viva
Sabor.
chicken.
You know what I'm saying? Small businesses that before you know it, they
just
explode with
everywhere.
10, 15, 20 locations.
Right.
That's because generally they've gotten funding from somewhere or
Correct.
somebody has said, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, we want to invest.
Right.
And then you can kind of pop it up quickly. But
Right.
as a black business owner, you know, a lot of black folks don't have that angel investor capital, but we have the brand strength, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, that's why to me it's important to, you know, sort of build this from the ground up, the sauce business into black wing businesses, because that gives us a competitive advantage
Right.
over Buffalo Wild Wings
Right.
or Wingstop or places that they don't have Mambo sauce. So we
Right.
get
Right.
that market share there. But then when they see that all these black
The
wing
impact,
businesses are selling it,
Right.
they're going to want to, in order to keep up, pick it up.
Pick
I
it
mean,
up,
y'all
right,
remember it was a
eventually.
time every place didn't have lemon pepper wings.
Right.
Right.
Or if
No,
they did,
right.
it was trash.
Trash,
Like it
yeah.
was like
Right.
a really off-putting version of it. But that started in Atlanta.
Right.
You know, lemon pepper wings started in Atlanta, and it just became synonymous with them. And then everybody had to carry it.
And
before
now
you
it's
know it.
national.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
That started.
For the most
That
part.
happened with the Barbelo thing too, because everybody
Yep.
kind of like Buffalo,
Yeah,
and then
Barbelo.
they started barbecuing it, and you know.
And now
that-
you'll see a honey hot everywhere.
Right.
Henny. A lot of
Henny-
people are doing Henny.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
Hennessy
Yeah, a lot of
and wings.
because
now.
Nappy was doing
He
got a
had
Henny hot
Henny
wing.
hot,
wing.
right?
Yeah.
Cousins got a Henny hot wings.
Ty's has a Henny wing.
Yeah, Ty's
Yep.
got the Henny hot wings. I
And
went to a
they're
place last
good.
night. I can't remember the name of it, but they had the Henny hot
Yeah,
wings.
Ty's
too.
Wings and Things had the.
It has the Henny. That's the
Mambo
first
for 'em.
one. Do they have Mambo at Ty's as
They-
well?
They got it very early on when we were trying
Okay,
to get
that's
into the
what's
restaurant
up.
business, but I don't know if they still
Still have it? Okay.
Because it was like
revisit that.
we were trying to
Ty's
figure
is
out
good.
how to supply restaurants. 'Cause
Right.
for a long time, I was driving around delivering it.
And
You
right.
had to know me
Right.
and call me and say I need a Mambo sauce, and
Oh,
I would
word.
come in and drop it off to you.
Now that's
Yeah.
exclusivity right there.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
You know that.
I
that-
want to
there's
like I
value
want to
in
know
that.
like for the people like for the entrepreneurs that's listening and watching. When you say you have your sauce in stores, right? So some people just generally think, okay, I could go to the store and put my sauce in and they're going to sell it,
Right.
right? So
Right.
just educate the people on what does it takes to actually get your product into a store.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, you know, fine tune your product because everybody has a sauce, everybody has something that they think is really special and that can go, right?
Right.
Once you fine tuned it, you've tested it, you know that it's great. Here in North Carolina, NC State has a program that you can actually get your nutrition facts label, and then, you know, you can get what's called a process letter. Right. So let's say you have a barbecue sauce. You need to put in an application in this NC State program. You'll have to tell them what's in it. It's like a non-disclosure agreement, so
Right.
they're not going to share it. But from a chemistry standpoint, you have to give them the recipe, tell them what it is, what you want to do with it. It's like a $200-300 fee. You send it up there, and they test it. So based on that recipe, they'll give you what's called a process letter. So in order to make this sauce and legally sell it on shelves in the state of North Carolina, and once you get licensed for North Carolina, you can sell it nationwide, right?
Okay.
Okay.
To get it on shelves, you have to make it in this process. So it might be, hey, once you combine the ingredients, you need to boil it to 160 degrees. Can only
Okay.
package it in glass. You
Gotcha.
can only package it in
Gotcha.
plastic. Whatever that process is. But that's your power because then you can go to what's called a co-packer. So co-packers are the ones that produce sauces on a mass scale. So then you can do 10,000 bottles of your barbecue sauce by just handing them that letter.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, so that's the
Shit.
process. That's how
Right.
you make it.
Right.
You put this, and this. You bring it to a boil. You mix it here. You do it there. They know how to make it based on that North Carolina letter.
Right.
But once you have that, man, you just license to go out there and sell.
Right. You
That's
hear
what's
that,
up.
people? Let's say you want to get into business.
It's
Go get your
not,
shit right.
It's tough as you think, but learning your
You
process.
have to learn, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Understanding what's going to go and what's going to be appealing on the shelf.
With
Whether-
those people, right? The distribution people, right there. After that, so you got to pay them to make those bottles.
Yeah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah, so
little
you-
key piece right there. Like,
Right,
talk about
right.
that.
So you got to pay them per bottle, and you got to figure out what you want your margin to be, right? So, as an example, most people try to get their costs down to $1 to $2 a bottle. So
Right.
you need to get them 10,000 bottles. You know, it might cost you $12,500, $1.25 a bottle to make it. And then your goal is going to be to sell it for $4 or $5 or $6. A lot of people sell it from their own websites. That's kind of the out the trunk method that assures you most of the profit margin. I'm gonna give you a quick little lesson on how grocery store retail works, right? So let's say I pay $125 a bottle. I need to sell it to Harris Teeter for $2.50 a bottle in order for it to be priced at $5 on the shelf. Right. So they have 100% markup.
Okay.
So you know, if you need $3 a bottle or $4 a bottle to make it work for you and make it profitable, then that's when you start seeing products on the shelves. You notice like the smaller companies, the local businesses, is where them sauces will be $6, $7, $8.
Right.
Yep.
It kind of prices you out because Kraft and Sweet Baby Ray's and
$2 bottles, right.
You know, so why would you buy this hot sauce versus
Right.
the cheap one?
Right.
And even them stores that have their own store brand affect you as well. So that's why, to me, the best business is to sell it direct to the consumer, right? So whether you're at a farmer's market or whether you do pop-up events, you do things or sell it from your website, hand to hand as much as you can. But for me, I think food service is the thing that a lot of black sauce businesses haven't gotten into. And that's where Texas Pete and Frank's and Sweet Baby Ray's really make their money.
They make their money,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
a
because-
lot of restaurants use Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, those wing flavors and those different things are going in the restaurant, and it's a copycat business. Once one restaurant has it, everybody kind of has to have it to keep up.
To keep up, to compete.
Yeah, because it's like if you fall in love and you love garlic Parmesan wings, you're not going to the place that you know does not have them.
Right.
You know, so everybody sort of has to have them. And that's where we're trying to nudge our way into the food service business. And I only learned that from being on a food truck. You know, having a food truck and buying all of these sauces on a regular basis, it just made me look at the business from a different angle.
So it's safe to say you still got the food truck up and running in Charlotte.
No, I sold the food truck.
Sold the food truck.
So I closed the food truck in 2016.
Okay.
A lot of people still think it's open.
Oh man,
people, you know.
You had me hype, B. I was
Right.
like, all right, tell the people where you gonna be at so I can be. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So I sold the food truck and I focus 100% on the sauce business now. I'm doing a little bit of both. So that's a good point about entrepreneurship, finding that balance in life, right? So when I opened the store up in Hickory, I had my son, who maybe he was a month old when that store opened, and trying to, you starting a family, you running a restaurant. A lot goes into that, and it's a lot of stress on you. You got to provide, right?
Right.
So you're in that position, being an entrepreneur and trying to figure those things out. It's difficult. So I found my balance in product, and I still work full time. So I work in the marketing department at Central Piedmont Community College now, and then I do wingzza Mambo sauce.
Good deal. Yeah, that's smart, brother. You can find some talent in there. If you need to take off
Yes,
a little
sir.
here,
Yes,
find
sir.
some cheap talent in Central Piedmont. I see you.
Yeah.
You're a
So-
smart
yeah.
brother.
So ideally, right, we came in here, we munched on the wings. So
What's the wings, B?
ideally,
Smash
other than
the
the
wings.
wings, what's the best fit for the sauce other than the wings?
Oh man, people send me stuff on Instagram all the time that they're using it on. I think second to fried chicken. So either it's wings or fried chicken in general. I would say seafood, fried seafood. So fried fish, fried shrimp. A lot of people use it on burgers, hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Hot dogs?
Yeah.
Hot
Yes,
dog.
man. And place of ketchup. What I got listed on here? Fries. In DC, you just getting wings and fries.
Right.
Smothered
And you
in
put it
Mambo
all
sauce,
over,
right?
right, yeah.
People use it on tacos, salad dressing because it's
Tacos
kind
are
of
just
sweet.
good.
This say me 3 Philly.
Potato chips.
Potato chips, popcorn.
Her elbow is getting workout. Like,
Everybody says this about every sauce.
She is killing the wings, my nigga. Over your shoulder, nigga. It was a massacre. But I was
there
like,
you go.
I hope that's a magic pan, nigga, and it's some shit under there.
Bottomless,
nigga,
right?
it's
As long as I
bottomless.
got some for seconds, I gotta look.
No,
over there.
nigga,
It's
no.
over.
It's a
It's
wrap.
over?
B. It's a wrap, B.
Oh, okay, all right. As long as it's some for seconds.
Okay.
Nigga, you was putting wings in a backpack just now. Where the other thing you had?
Yeah, 'cause
so
I wanted
listen.
to know, ideally, because normally people get sauces, they say wings. Put them on wings.
Right.
That's why I want to know.
Oh yeah.
What's the other alternatives?
You can put it on anything, man. Really. I encourage y'all. So I brought y'all a bottle. I encourage you to
appreciate
take it
that.
home.
Yes.
Just throw it on some stuff and see how you feel about
I'm
it.
gonna fuck that
But
up tonight.
Dude, tonight.
I'm throwing some shit on tonight. Fat.
And I'm throwing it on the ground while I'm throwing it
There
on.
we go. That's what I appreciate that, man. But
Hey.
look, y'all got the special treatment because she knows. She said she used to get our wings from the food truck. Everybody loved these wings. You can't get them no more.
Right.
Like that. You can't. The food truck not open. I did these in our agriculture
suckers.
kitchen. Yeah, where we produce our sauce. I did these just for y'all.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm talking about.
So y'all can
I'm
We
being
enjoy
big
appreciate
ass.
it. They were delicious.
appreciate
Yeah,
Thank
the shit
you.
was sitting.
Yes.
So what's next for the Mambo sauce? Like, what's next?
I mean, we want addition to menus nationwide. You know, so I really want like Wingstop or Pizza Hut or Wild Wing Cafe or one of these places to pick it up.
Right.
Where, we can spread the word a little more quickly because when they add new sauces, they have vested interest in it being successful as well.
Right.
Right.
I got an idea. I don't
What you
know
got?
if this idea will
'cause I
work.
got- yeah.
Because you could get like franchises, right? I inquired about some wing franchises. I got to hit them back. But say if you acquired a franchise,
Yep.
I want to know, what would the legalities be if you was able to sell your sauce by owning a franchise? Like say if you bought a Wingstop franchise,
Yeah.
would you be able to sell your sauce in that franchise?
Exclusive.
I would hope so. I know that the franchise owners have a little bit of flexibility on what they want to do, and
Right.
regionally, it's important for it to make sense, right? So that's why for me, trying to get as many places to carry Mambo sauce in North and South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, DC, you have a case to where that makes sense.
Right.
If you have a franchise and add it. But it's simply, I'm trying to place it in restaurant retail spaces to where, you can just go buy it just like you would buy Frank's or anything else for your restaurant,
Right.
and it's no hurdle for you there because it's
Gotcha.
already legal to put in that space,
So, how did you get into this business? So, because you went to college, as you said, you have a degree in marketing
Yeah.
and all that. So, how? Because there's a lot of discussion now. We even had the discussion about the value of college and
Yeah.
all that. A lot of people feel like there is no value in it in getting a degree and things. But you were able to get your degree, and then now, even though you do have a job,
Yeah.
a corporate job,
Yeah.
you're still an entrepreneur.
Right.
So, is you come from a family of entrepreneurs, or is this something that?
No, not at all. I've just always been a person that loved food. And I'll tell you like this, right? College actually helped me see the value of food and life experience, right? So anybody who went to college can tell you exactly what they used to eat on a regular in college. Right?
Some bullshit.
Right. They'll tell you what they used to eat or the spot that everybody went after the parties or, things like that.
Right.
And it was this place called Stoko's. So I graduated from Morgan State University in Baltimore. In Baltimore. And it was this place called Stoko's. And they used to have these chicken boxes and these 10-inch pizzas. And man, I'm telling you, after every party, we used to be packed in there. They didn't close at like 4 a.m.
Right.
And it used to be crazy. And we used to
Right.
always joke like, man, we're putting these people's kids through college.
No, you didn't.
For sure,
Right.
And it was like one of those things that when I got out of school, I read this book. So Russell Simmons wrote a book called Do You. And I always knew I wanted to get into business for myself, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And Russell Simmons' book, it was, to boil it down quickly, it was basically understanding what you respond to, what you pay attention to when you're not being paid, or just what interests you in general, walking around in life. And for me, it was the restaurant business was something that I just always focused on. So I started getting into that place where, maybe that's my purpose, saving money. Let me open a restaurant. I was doing pizza and wings on my own anyway because I, bought a couple books. I was trying to save money. So I wanted to learn how to make good pizza dough, good pizza sauce, good wing sauces, stuff that tastes like what I like to buy. And I felt like in Charlotte, there was nowhere where you could get good pizza and good wings in the same spot.
Right.
That's
It was
a
either
fact.
like a
It was
banging,
Right.
a banging pizza and
And
the wings was just through the oven
Right.
or something
Baby
whack like
ducks
that.
and
Right.
shit.
Or banging wings, but they didn't
You
have
have
any
no pizza.
So I said, all right, I want to do a wing and pizza spot. I started putting myself into that space. I subscribed to this magazine called Pizza Today as part of that process. And in the back, they had this company called Pizza Trucks of Canada that was like building pizza trucks. Now, this was 2000.
Building pizza trucks? That's crazy.
Yeah, trucks that you could just have a
Right.
full pizza oven on. This was before food trucks was on TV. Anybody
Right.
was doing anything. And I was like, damn, what if I did a pizza and wing truck? I could afford that. I can't afford a restaurant, but I
Right.
can do that. And I just started building. And I left my corporate job. I was working for a marketing consultant firm then, 100%. Built my food truck and got out here on the streets of Charlotte. And we helped influence a lot of the trucks that came behind us. Y'all remember when the food truck wave like really hit?
Yeah,
Came,
really.
yeah, heavy,
we were early on that. And that's how I got there.
Right.
It's just one of those things, just trying to follow with what comes naturally to me. And because I had seen this sauce work, and all my sauces really, so the Mambo sauce is kind of the thing I'm trying to kick the door in with. But eventually I would like to have the full line of sauces that we had on our food truck.
Okay.
Because they were all scratch made and, they were all unique in their own way.
Right.
But just following what I feel, And this is the thing that I could not put down, even though I closed my food truck and my restaurant. For a lot of people, it would be over.
Right.
It was just over. I'm going back to work, back to corporate. I tried it. I went high with it. I kind of crashed down with it. But this is what stayed alive. So.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's a beautiful.
Entrepreneurship.
It is.
That's a beautiful story to hear.
You got a
dog.
food
That's
truck pioneer in the
inspirational
building
there.
with us too.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
You know what I mean?
We gonna put the claps on.
I
on that part
appreciate
right
it.
there, for sure, for sure.
And look, I heard y'all had, who was that from Ghetto Mafia on there?
Yeah, the boy
Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah,
Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah.
Bruh, I've been looking for. I used to love two songs from Ghetto Mafia, for real. It was a Ghetto Mafia song and then another one called On the Grind. But you can't find the versions from the videos on the streaming services. I put my little playlist together. And to this day, I'm like, my down south playlist, I want to put those Ghetto Mafia
Yo, we
songs
might be
on
able to
there.
connect
Yeah,
you
we
with
might
him
be
and
able
get
to
you
get you
that
sent that to
official
you or something.
version.
Yeah, the versions from the
We got
videos,
connections
man.
and
That-
shit.
Yeah, just y'all on the
that-
same.
that piqued
Y'all
my
on the
interest
same.
when I heard that.
Yeah,
man.
y'all on the same episode too. We got to be able to link them up
Yeah,
somehow.
we can do. We can
got
probably
to
make
connect.
that work.
We'll link that.
Yeah.
OG triple.
Right.
That remember everything
That's
nobody
what's
else
up.
remember.
Worry about.
That nigga memory is
Like,
like
yo,
an
we gotta
elephant.
get Redman and Method Man. Like, yo, remember this story?
You like who?
Because he was
No.
real distinct with it. It's all
Right.
good. Though. Shout out to him. Word. Let the people know, man, where they can find you at on all social media platforms, though, Al.
All right. At wingzza on Instagram. Wingzza Truck on Twitter. But Instagram is the main one. And then wingzza.com if you want to buy a bottle of Mambo sauce. If you know, even more importantly, if you are in the Charlotte area and you know somebody who works in a kitchen at a restaurant, you know a restaurant owner,
Right.
tell them they got to get Mambo sauce on
Nah,
the
this shit
menu.
is slamming.
It was
Anybody
very
that tries it will tell you it needs to be in the building. So we just trying to push it from there, man.
Right. You know what you need to do? You need to come up with like a little jingle.
I know, man. I've been trying to get.
You know? Like a little bit of mambo in my life.
Right.
A little bit. Yo, you should
Listen, man.
flip that. See?
If y'all
Ding,
can
ding.
help me get a local artist
Yeah.
in Charlotte to do one.
Yeah, let P Fine
Let's do it.
Yeah, you need a jingle.
Oh, did you? Hey,
Yeah, you
that's
need a
what I
jingle.
need.
Yeah,
Let's
and
talk
use
about
that shit. Use that little bit of mambo, but don't take.
my
Just take
life.
the melody. You know,
Yeah,
don't take
yeah.
the little beats and nothing like
Man,
that.
it gotta
You know
be
what
a
I
little
mean?
more hip hop than that, though, man.
You want it to be hip hop?
Well, hip hop. You wanna do that?
I
Yeah,
got
man,
you. It's
it
a
gotta be
collaboration.
something.
Somebody gonna do it.
It's gotta be something for the culture, man. That
Right.
that feels like it. So y'all see my label here, right?
Yeah, this shit is. I like this. This shit is dope.
Martin.
I thought it was some shit. Yo, I thought it was some Martin stuff. I was about to say, man,
Martin
that nigga
style,
is
Martin-esque.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Nigga's awesome.
the purpose of that is that when these chefs and restaurant owners and people walk through that restaurant store, they're gonna know that that's somebody from the culture that made that.
Right.
It will speak to you in that way.
Right.
Right.
As opposed to just something that's faceless, cultureless, and you don't know who's behind it or what.
Right.
At least this, you know, somebody from our culture is behind it.
Right.
And it's gonna speak to you.
Right.
So
I'm sure I have a little go.
Yeah, if y'all do the jingle, I just want to talk my shit on there.
hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Just talk some shit.
So what other sauces you got? You got the Calypso sauce. What you got?
Now we got a wingzza buffalo sauce. We got
Okay.
our own lemon pepper seasoning.
Okay.
We got a sauce that I haven't named it outside of this yet.
So
but
you went traditionals.
yeah, but on our
sauce.
food truck we had a sauce called a Cam Newton. Back when they was going to the Super Bowl and all that good stuff. Maybe 2 years before they went to the Super Bowl. And people used to love that Cam Newton flavor, man. It was like a garlic and herb ranch flavor. I haven't named that yet for our product. But and we had Charlotte Hornet, which was like a honey hot. But we got 11 sauces that are scratch made that might be similar to some things that are being offered.
Right.
But it won't taste like ours.
Right.
Yeah. But right now it's all about the Mambo sauce.
All about the Mambo
All
sauce.
about it.
sauce. Let's get a round of applause for my man.
Appreciate y'all.
Big Gal and Mambo sauce.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
for blessing us.
Because
We
we're gonna
appreciate
take a
it.
little short break because I gotta get some more wings.
Ain't no more wings, B.
It is
Cancel
some
that,
more
B.
wings. And you shut up. It's some
Done,
more wings.
B.
We'll be right back. No advisory.
It's
Bang.
done.
Cheers, No Advisory Podcast. We are back. We still got my man L from Wings in the motherfucking building. Still slapping on these motherfucking wings.
We had to keep L on because we
Right.
have a very important discussion to have
going on right now.
before we let you go officially.
Before we let you go officially. So Petty B back in the building. But
About
you know,
that time.
the barbecue talks, the gatherings, when everybody talk about the wings,
Right.
there's always a debate. What is better? The drums, right? Or the flats?
Or the flat.
I'm a drum guy. We're gonna go around and I'm a drum guy, you a flat guy.
We already had this discussion.
We did.
It's all flat.
But we wanna since we got the wings.
And we got the expert in the
You wanna-
building.
yes.
Patty, real quick.
Drums or
Or
flats?
flat.
Why wouldn't you want chicken that got a bunch of meat on one side and a handle on the other side? Why wouldn't you want chicken with a handle on it?
So you like flats?
I like drums.
Oh,
He
like
like,
drums.
no, he's saying why wouldn't you?
Yo,
I
why
thought you
wouldn't
said
you
why
want
would.
chicken with a handlebar on it with the fat part of the chicken on the other side? I don't understand. You gotta fucking put your thumb and your finger through the flat and poke the fucking chicken out on the other side.
He don't eat a flat right.
Break the
Yeah.
meniscus and shit. Like it's too much. It's torture.
So
It's like cracking a
Drums or
sunflower
flats?
seed.
For me personally, I kind of like a 50-50 mix in my box. You know, I like a few of each, but I will lean if it was no choice, I would rather have all drums.
Yeah, all drums.
I would rather have all drums. But I'm gonna say though, having the truck and the restaurant,
People love flats.
flats I think is more popular for people who care. Like 70 to 80% of people just say, let me get 10 wings hot.
Oh yeah, right,
with
right,
ranch.
right. Uh-huh.
But the people who actually care, they getting all
all
flats.
flats. That's a fact.
I like how you did that. You appeased everybody. You said that
Because
you like
he
the
has great
drums.
customer
I like the
service.
drums.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's in marketing
yes.
too. He's
You
like,
like drums, Swan?
The whole box is drums. B.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's why I
And I took
feel
all
the
flats.
flats is robbing you of meat. In my just personal
Right,
opinion, it robs
right.
you of the meat. You got it's not enough meat on the
Drums,
front.
drums usually bigger.
Let me hear why you actually like flats, child.
I don't know. I just always just like that part of the wing. Even when if I have a whole wing and I break it apart, I always eat the drum first because I take my time on the flat.
So
And-
do you break the flat apart or you eat it all the
It
meat
de-
off and then
It depends, right? It
Okay.
depends on if it's like a fried wing or if it got the sauce. If it got the sauce on, I'm putting the whole joint. on
Okay,
out,
yeah, and
you
then
know,
pull
kinda
it out with the
twist it.
two bump-
Exactly,
okay,
I
I
do
got
that.
you.
If it's no sauce on it, then yeah, I just kind of bite through it. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
so
is-
it depends.
niggas
It's a
is
science
difficult,
to this.
B.
And let me tell you, one time my wife bought some like a whole pan of like chicken. I ate all the drums. She was pissed. She was like, "You ate all the drums and left all." I'm like, it was like 40 flats. It was a fucking. She was pissed.
what
Yo.
y'all
Right,
like?
throw a flat at you. Fucking flat,
Fucking
bat bastard.
You like
Flats.
flat?
Flats.
Flats?
Damn.
Yeah, no, I think
It's
flats is
more
a women
meat.
think y'all complicated.
Yeah, this
Y'all
cut
like to
two
fucking-
bones is a little more
y'all like to
complicated
manipulate
than just
shit.
one.
So y'all slow. Okay. Y'all slow.
No, we just like more meat. You know what I mean? We like more meat on our bones.
Go on. Go on, bro, with your meat.
We like
Go
more
on.
meat.
He like
I
his
think
meat.
you just like wings because it come with two bones.
I don't get it.
I'm trying to get that too. I'm trying to get that too. I was like, we processed
I
that.
don't get it.
wrong.
They tried,
It got
but
two
whatever.
bones. It got
Now,
two
Go
one,
ahead,
one
L.
thing with the dipping sauces though, right? The drum is kind of big, so when you
You
get
can't
when you
dip
get
it
low
right.
on your cup,
You gotta pour it
it's
over
kind of
it.
hard to get the rest out of them
Exactly.
corners. But the flat,
You
when
can just
break
dip that
it,
all
you
and
can kind of
slide
go
it all the way around.
the
Exactly.
cup. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good point.
Yeah, you
I forgot about
get the
that.
most out of your dipping sauce with the flat.
That's a fact. A drum, you gotta hold it. You gotta pour the sauce on it to get on there right. And flat, I don't gotta
Drums
do
is
that.
when the cup is full. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just biased. I like my fucking drums. I would take the dipping sauce and pour it over my drum.
That's what I'm saying. That's difficult with a flat. I can
Ain't
just
difficult.
dip it and just stir that motherfucker with the chicken. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is just typical male female shit like that. Because I mean the wing for the wing. Fuck the sauce.
Right.
I mean the sauce.
Right.
Hopefully the sauce is on the wing, but I'm not eating it for the fucking ranch or the blue cheese.
Can you cook outside of chicken?
Yeah, I love to cook.
Okay.
I love to cook.
Master of a culinary
It's
arts.
therapeutic to me, yeah. Whenever I'm stressed out, I know cooking makes some people stress. But
Right.
it make my wife stress. She don't like cooking. But for me, when I'm stressed, if I cook a meal, it'll
You
calm me
good.
down. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's
Same.
up. All right.
All right.
So we had a little discussion. We had to get that out.
We had to
I don't
just-
think
yes.
we found the
I mean,
the definitive answer.
the definitive answer in the room
Men's
today is
drums,
flats.
yeah.
Is flats beat the drums.
And he had very good reasons
He
as
did.
to why.
As to
Yes.
why. And
Absolutely.
I'm still biased, so I don't care if you can use the flat for the dipping song. I don't give a fuck
All
about
the
none of
good
that
stuff.
shit. I just want to get my drums. I will leave. If you bring a pan, I'm going to leave your whole pan full of flats.
Yeah, full of flat.
No.
So what's the best wing place you've been to in Charlotte?
That's tough, man. I don't know. I can't give you one. Cause they all my friends. Like I'm trying to get them to carry.
No, I'm not trying to hear that. I need your top 3, not based off friendship, but based off the texture and the crispiness and the
You trying to get that
size
man in
and the
trouble.
sauce and all that of the wings.
I think Cuzzo's Cuisine got a good wing.
They do have good wings.
I never tried it. I got to try it.
No, they do, and they have the red velvet waffle to go with it too. Yeah, that's
Oh, word,
banging.
Cuzzo, Cuzzo,
Yeah,
okay.
I like.
Cuzzo's is good.
I mean, I like the wing at 7th District,
I haven't been to 7th District.
and I
yet.
like. Honestly, I like Wingstop.
Okay.
I like,
Wingstop
and that's
is
not a
pretty
Charlotte, chain, but it's consistent and it's always good.
Every Wingstop I go to, it's young college kids working in there. I can't. My anxiety. I'm ready to curse everybody out. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
do it.
a Wingstop is kind of
I'm not. That's not for me.
My best wing
But they
came
got
from
the best app though. Like they
To
have an
order,
app where
so
you
I
can
can just
order
go
and
ahead
then
and
go
pick
in
it
there and
up.
pick it up.
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never used that app. My best wings came from like a Chinaman spot. Some place we ordered out here. Them shits was exquisite. Y'all was at the crib. Was y'all at
You
the crib
said
when Elliot?
exquisite?
Yeah, Elliot brought some wings over, and them joints was crazy.
You like-
good.
I'm weary about
You
Chinese
like
food.
you like
Yo.
them
food.
hard fried wings.
Huh?
I don't know where they get it from.
You
Nah,
like
they was
them
just
hard-
good. If it's good, it's good. If it's
Yo, I consider myself a little bit of like a food connoisseur a little
All right.
bit.
Who you like?
Sports page got a Cajun wing that's
Okay.
just phenomenal. Sports page.
Why that sounds so
Sports page.
familiar?
It's local. It's like it's right down Mount Huntley Huntersville Road.
I feel like
I
I've
might
been
have
there.
to check that out.
It's Cajun wing. There
page.
you can't get that nowhere else.
Okay.
You can only get that flavor there.
All right.
And then this is Penn State bar I go to down uptown. It's called Fitzgerald's.
oh Fitzgerald's, yeah.
And they garlic parmesan.
Ooh,
like
ah.
yeah, it be like
Fitzgerald's got some
dripping
wings.
down and
Okay.
the cheese be dripping down on
It's
it.
one
Like-
right across from one BAC. That's one I used to go to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that
I'm
shit
telling
good.
like that's another level wing. When you open that joint up, you just be staring at them like that's
Man, y'all need to
crazy.
do a bracket. A
Oh,
tournament
a
bracket.
tournament bracket
for the
with
best
wings, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we might do that shit.
Yeah,
we might
it's
do a
gonna be
little tournament
legit.
bracket.
Ours is gonna be legit. We're not gonna be. It's not gonna be just. That's what I was gonna say. I know you said because you hit out with Cuzzo's. I was like, no, this ain't gotta be a just black joint. We just looking for
Yeah,
the
just
best,
the best
wing.
wing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like wings from everywhere, man. I mean, I go everywhere for different reasons, depending on what mood I'm in.
Right.
Just like pizza. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you want that?
Pizza. It's only New York pizza, and that's it. What do you mean? Explain.
I mean,
Where do you even get that at?
Hey,
New York pizza, good
there's
New
no
York
good pizza out
It
here.
is. Giacomo's, Tony's is not that.
No.
No.
What about Da Vinci's?
Da Vinci's is good.
Da
I was
Vinci's
just
is
Da
good.
Vinci's is
That
like
sound
number
like a
2 for
store
me.
bought brand pizza.
So what you think
No,
about?
it don't.
What you think about Ben's and Noda? Anybody ever eat Ben's and Noda? No, no. Wow,
Which
that's
one
It's
like
a
is
pizza
that?
joint?
yes, pizza
I
joint
feel like
right
I
in
know
Noda.
which one that is.
They give you a
Oh,
big
Benny
ass
Pinello's.
Benny's.
I'm sorry, you said Ben's.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, yeah,
Benny
Benny's.
Pinello's. My
It's
bad.
like a
Benny's,
big
that's what
ass
it is, and it's
pizza.
a
Yeah, it's a
huge.
big
I keep
joint.
hearing about Benny's.
Yeah.
I've never
never been there.
That's what I keep hearing about. Is it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I keep hearing about it.
Well, let me tell
Da
y'all this.
Vinci's is where is that?
Yeah, Da Vinci's to me would be my first choice.
Like
if
most
I want a
authentic
spot.
New York.
pizza?
They're from the Bronx.
Da Vinci's?
Yeah, they're from the Bronx.
Okay, I gotta
I'm gonna tell y'all this though. When wingzza was open, Food Network magazine named our pizza the best slice in North Carolina.
Really?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
Food Network magazine.
Well,
they
you
did a
didn't
thing.
say that at all.
You need
Yeah,
to,
they did a thing called 50 States, 50 Pizzas. And they chose the best pizza in every state and we won for North Carolina.
That's what, and you
that's
went
how
against Da Vinci's and all them too, or like what?
Anybody, not just
Really?
Charlotte, anywhere in North Carolina. But
Yo.
that's how we got on the food court wars.
Okay.
Hey, yo, L, you gotta whip it up one time.
One time.
One time, B.
I
Next
need
time
to
I'll bring
know.
y'all some pizza.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
you gotta
see,
share
from-
your gifts, brother.
Yeah.
You're from New
Yeah.
York.
I am.
You might want, New York style.
That's
Ours
what
was
I
more
like.
of a hand toss style kind of vibes, more similar to Mellow Mushroom.
Okay, I never.
But
been
ours
on
was
that
better
show.
than theirs too.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah, son.
Bring
like,
that.
we savage.
Yeah, I
want-
like
we want
mine a
the
little
best of
flat,
anything.
a little crispy.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need to
Proposed
bring
it.
me on for all the food topics.
We
get
got
into
you.
that.
Oh, we got you.
We can
want-
get into that.
We got you. We want to do like some monthly, type joints. We want to start getting into.
That's dope, man.
So like we could do like a healthy joint 1 month, food joint 1 month. Just to get the people, a little diversity and shit. Feel me?
Yeah. I'm with it.
So you can
I'm thinking
end
about
with
working Mambo sauce on.
give
it.
the entrepreneurs
Mambo
just a
sauce
piece of
got me.
advice
Yeah, I'm like burn-ins and
before
shit.
you go. Something to hold on to.
Should give me the itis, L.
If you believe it to be true in your heart and your mind, that what you have is special, stick with it. Don't listen to anybody else that's telling you it's not or it's impossible what you want to do. Just stick with it. I didn't go to culinary school. My food experience before I started my food truck, that was like, we was out there getting it. We was popular when our food truck was open. The only food service experience I had before I started that truck is I had worked at McDonald's for 3 months when I was 16.
in high school, right?
My first job.
Right.
But, I just believed that I could do it. And I took a lot of bumps and bruises trying to figure it out.
Right.
But, I'm still in business only because I believe in this product.
That's what's
You
up.
know,
That's what's
I-
up.
you know,
that
so
could
just
that
don't
could
stop.
be applied to everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just stick with it if you believe in it.
Round of applause.
Wingzza, man. I think you got something, brother, and I appreciate
Appreciate
you
it,
coming
man.
on the show
Facts,
for sure,
man.
dog.
Thank you.
Yes,
man.
nice to meet you
brother.
again.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right, man. We're going to end it off like that, man. It's your boy, C.M. McClain.
Girl, shout out.
And the boy next door, the dude from School to Jerk at work, Patty.
Yes, man. No advisory, motherfuckers. Bang.
Mambo.
You're now locked in to 7.8 Terror.
Wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. School in session and we ain't giving no hall pass. So, wake up, this is your broadcast. Listen up, wake up, this is your broadcast. Tune into them vibes, we giving all that. School in session and we ain't giving no hall pass.